a joke, but when he saw on the news a murderer on the loose, he wrote the name on the notebook just for fun. The next morning, he read the newspaper and was shocked to discover the criminal was dead. At first he thought it was a coincidence, but later while he was taking a walk, he saw the criminal from the bar and decided to try again. Light wrote the guy's name on the notebook while watching from across the road, and to his surprise, the guy suddenly fell and died from a heart attack. Now that he was sure the notebook was powerful, Light read the other rules. The notebook only worked if the writer could visualize the person's face in their mind, and if the cause of death wasn't specified within 40 seconds after writing the person's name, they'd die of a heart attack. Afterward, Light headed home, only to come across a terrifying creature that introduced himself as Ryuk. It turned out he was a Grim Reaper and only people who touched the notebook could see him. He was the one who dropped the notebook for Light to find and wanted to see what a human could do with it, so Light was free to use it as much as he wanted. After hearing this, Light swore to use the Death Note to create a world without crime. 4 months later, the police are still investigating the Kira case but they have no leads. One of the detectives involved is Soichiro, who is also Light's father. The cops are desperate for any clues so they agree to work with L, a mysterious genius that communicates with them through a laptop handled by his butler. L has analyzed the data of all the mysterious crimes that have been happening all over the world and has concluded that L is in Japan. To prove it, he makes a plan with the cops. Sometime later, Light is watching a special worldwide broadcast in which a detective swears he has enough evidence to catch Kira. His name is on the screen, so Light immediately writes it on the Death Note and the guy dies on television. Suddenly L's logo appears on the screen and his voice explains it had all been a trap. The guy who died was just a criminal from the death row, and the broadcast wasn't truly worldwide. It was presented as such to trick Light, but it was actually only transmitted in Japan to confirm his location. L ends the broadcast by promising to catch Light and give him the death sentence. Light wants to strike back but doesn't have L's real name or face, so he's powerless. Ryuk explains his Reaper eyes are capable of seeing people's names in time of death, that's how he collects souls. He can share this power with Light but he must pay with half of his remaining lifespan.